many times.
In the last 8 months, though, now let's be real. Are we really surprised? Nigga, I am surprised. You telling me 20,000 human beings contracted HIV within the last 8 months? And then they're gonna go spread the shit, maybe. Some people be ashamed of it, some people don't give a fuck. They gonna go spread the shit, now it's gonna double. That's crazy. Yo, what did you two, man? I'm not want to waste time, so I'm get straight into it. You feel me? Now, today about to reacting to clapping cheeks in Atlanta has become too dangerous. Now, me personally, growing up, I always seen Atlanta as a place I didn't want to go because all the rumors, they just support a lot of shit that I don't. It's like the headquarters for like the LGBTQ stuff. I'm not with it because I'll be damned if I get tricked by, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But no, bro. Are we surprised that the STD is coming out of hand, going out of hand? Let's see.
By the time the mid-90s came, Atlanta was already on the scene. Artists such as Goody Mob and of course Outkast put Atlanta
They got some
on
hard
the
artists
spot,
though.
not only as a cultural center for music and fashion, but also opportunity.
True.
We already know about the colleges in Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, Spelman, but also Atlanta offered a different opportunity for Black Americans that some cities typically ignored, especially cities like where I came from, like Sacramento. And so if you're from any other part of the United States, you wanted to go to Atlanta for the opportunities.
Yeah.
And of course, those opportunities
To this day,
are
a lot of people want to go to Atlanta for the opportunity.
bigger now. But another reason why we knew about Atlanta in the state of Georgia was because of the infamous Freaknik. Atlanta was known for being a very sexual place, not only for heterosexuals, but for gays as well. And if you're interested in any kind of informal clapping, Atlanta was the place to be. But there are some negative downsides to Atlanta. And of course, Atlanta is trending for all the wrong reasons.
In the last 8 months, Atlanta alone, have reported 20,000 HIV cases. I don't know how many times.
In the last 8 months, though, now let's be real. Are we really surprised? Nigga, I am surprised. You telling me 20,000 human beings contracted HIV within the last 8 months? And then they're gonna go spread the shit, maybe. Some people be ashamed of it, some people don't give a fuck. They gonna go spread the shit, now it's gonna double. That's crazy.
And say this, but I'm gonna say it every day if I have to. You need to keep your legs closed.
This young lady is going viral.
Or
And
just
she's
getting a
talk-
monotonous, what is it, a monotonous relationship? And stay that way. I don't know if that's the right word, but basically give it one person and stay that way. Hey, I plan on marriage. All this, y'all can have all this freak shit. I live my life already.
About all of the cases reported in the last 8 months in Atlanta. Now, of course, the video says I contracted HIV in Atlanta, but she actually didn't. She's talking about other people. But you can just imagine that 20,000 cases reported in the last months. That's pretty scary. If you look at a lot of the counties that surround Atlanta, it's almost as bad as third world countries. Okay? It's not too far from a developing African nation. Damn. That's right. Despite all the money that comes to Atlanta, Georgia, the booty clapping is third world level dangerous. But that's not even the scary part.
20,000 positive cases of HIV and AIDS in one city is crazy. The scary part is not the number of the ones we know. It's not the 20,000.
Right.
It's the people that don't know. It's the
niggas going around not getting tested. I feel like you should get if you being promiscuous, having multiple partners, you should get tested on a weekly, monthly basis, cause straight like that, because you don't know what the next person got, and you don't know what you got. That's
the other half
common
of
sense.
that, and then some. It's the people that don't get tested, won't get tested, will never get tested, and that's going to keep passing it on.
That's dangerous.
That's the fucking part.
Yeah.
You may think that an adult that can't stop watching the
ad is this, bro?
something like this, but
I'm gonna get an ad blocker.
this is what they really
Now, what this man is saying is actually on point. Like, he made the best point that I've seen in this conversation already. He said something interesting. We already knowing about the 20,000 people that have been tested in the 8 months. What about the people who don't know? Like, there's people out there who have not been tested, will never get tested, won't get tested, and they just don't know. That is the scary part. This is what is reported. Not only did he say this, he pointed out something very, very interesting.
And those are just the numbers from the last few months.
Oh my God.
Those are brand new cases. That's not even like, oh, this is from the last 20,000 cases over the last 20 years. No. These are brand new cases. You know what I'm saying?
8 months, bro. That's not even a year, bro. That is wild.
Jabbing, just
He said, what about people ever? Like, before this, the whole entire thing. Like, this is a great point, right? It could be that you have 200,000 positive people in Atlanta.
Boy.
It could be as bad as that, right? And if you're a person out there booty clapping it up, stop the show. And think about this. Atlanta, it's not just people in Atlanta.
Nigga, let me, if I was single and I was being promiscuous, let me get HIV. I'm going to the gulag. I ain't gonna lie. Send me to the gulag with
People
the
coming
motherfucker
from
that gave me HIV.
all over the
no
country.
bullshit.
I mean, you got like the OG picnic there. I heard like the Cali Day. They have one of those. You know, Dallas got its section in Atlanta. You got people from St. Louis in Atlanta, Detroit in Atlanta. Everybody, like, you have your whole hoods, like, of people from other parts of the country that's in Atlanta, right? New York dudes is in Atlanta. You know, everybody's in Atlanta, so everybody is always migrating into Atlanta looking for another opportunity, and they bringing their stuff with them, all right? Whatever they got. You know, you got not only people from Atlanta that's coming in, you got folks from other communities. You got, you know, Caribbeans, you got Africans.
True.
So you don't. Everybody is in there intermixing and mingling and booty clapping it up with no condom.
This nigga.
All right, some of them. And then check this out.
Have you caught HIV yet?
Nope.
Well, thank the Lord, because here are the top 10 counties in Georgia with the highest HIV cases in 2025. Coming in at number 10 is Athens, Georgia, Clark County, 500 cases.
Damn.
Number 9, Savannah, Georgia, Chatham County, 700 cases.
Damn.
Number 8, Macon, Bibb County, 800 cases. Number 7, Columbus, Georgia, Muskogee County, 900 cases. Number 6, Augusta, Georgia, Richmond County, 1,500 cases. Number 5, Lawrenceville, Georgia, Gwinnett County, 2,000 cases. Number 4, Marietta, Cobb County, 2,500 cases. Number 3, Jonesboro, Georgia, Clayton County, 3,800 cases. Number 2, Decatur, where's greater?
I don't know none
DeKalb
of
County,
these.
10,800 cases.
Damn.
And coming in at number 1 is Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County, with approximately 19,500 HIV cases already
You know how many?
for 2025.
That's a lot of math to do.
Remember, this video is not to scare you, but to inform you. So like, share, and repost, and stay safe.
That's beyond.
Now
crazy.
this lady starts it off. Did you catch HIV yet?
I mean, the odds of you catching a STD for being promiscuous with no protection is like so high. I can't give you an exact number. I'm not a mathematician, but that shit is dumb high. Motherfuckers love that shit. Y'all can
It's
have
not
it.
just Atlanta. The whole state is down bad. All right. Some of those counties are close. Like to Atlanta, like Lawrenceville. It's in Gwinnett County. That's close. Marietta, Cobb County, right? That you got Jonesboro, Clayton County. You got Decatur, DeKalb County, right? And then you got Atlanta, Fulton County. Like all of that is greater Atlanta, so it's not just 20,000 cases in Atlanta. I mean, you got like a damn near 40,000 cases if you want to count in Gwinnett County, if you want to count in DeKalb County, if you want to count
I
in
ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was living a lifestyle of promiscuity, if that's even a word, nigga, I'd move to a whole different city. Don't go to Texas. They got it just as bad as Atlanta do. Cali, I'm not really sure, but anywhere, somewhere low key. Imagine somebody having HIV and going somewhere like North Dakota and giving it to everybody. Nah, that's crazy, bro.
County, if you want to count in Cobb County, if you want to count in
Stretch.
like any of them things, like that's a lot of clapping going on. All right, that is a lot of clapping
True.
going on out there in Atlanta, right? And you don't know.
At Wisconsin Virtual Academy, students across the state receive the education they deserve with a personalized.
If you got it, you might have it. If you out there anywhere around Atlanta, you might be down bad. But wait, there's more.
Here in Atlanta, the girlies are the ones who approach the men.
Wait.
The men, no.
Wait!
I'm telling you.
The girls are moving to the boys here?
Yes. And they won't say it. They don't want to come out and say it, but they do. The men here are they're just so spoiled. They are spoiled. All the girls are sharing the same man. All the girlies.
That's why y'all got HIV and other STDs. That's why y'all can't stop burning. See?
They're dating the same 3 Africans. Africans are a big thing here.
Really?
Yes.
Like Portia Williams, African
Oh
type
my God, they
people.
want that.
Now, in this case, we have, I believe, some African sisters who live in Atlanta. One of them, it sounds like she's from the UK. So now you have people from the UK live in Atlanta. And the sisters is talking about that it's so bad out there. Women are approaching men. Okay. Now let's talk about this whole dynamic,
Like
which
that
is
happen everywhere.
very unusual
Y'all
for
trying to
most
tell me
places.
Atlanta the only place that women approach men? Get the fuck out of here. That shit happen everywhere. See that shit in Milwaukee.
You know, like in Kampala, other parts of the world, you know, you're not going to see women just coming up. But I've heard that this happened in Atlanta. Women are very eager. There's a lot of competition there. Okay. Then you have a lot of people just, you know, messing around with the same guys, and it happens a lot. Okay. Everybody is a business person. Everybody is that. So basically what she's saying is that, you know, women are basically, I'm not going to say desperate, but it's competitive. So if you're in a competitive landscape and you're a woman and you're trying to get male attention, it's, you know, you're going to have to give up some cheeks, right? And that may or may not always be with a condom on, okay?
Right.
This is something that's happening. And of course, the elephant in the room is the idea about bisexual men, men who play both sides of the field. This is very, very big in Atlanta, the culture, sexuality. There probably are some women who understand that men are bisexual.
They are.
And clapping.
A lot of niggas
like,
BL.
It's not just that, all right? I think that that's also a factor, but you have women out there who they're so desperate for a man, they'll take that. And the reality is that the over-sexualization of, you know, whether it's heterosexual, a sexual appetite, or homosexual, or whatever it is, it's wildly celebrated and open in Atlanta.
It is.
The downside of that is the STDs.
Listen, bro. I mean, now you can, but again, if I was single and promiscuous, single and exploring people, you couldn't pay me to go live in motherfucking Atlanta. You feel me? Now I can, because it's like I'm pretty much married, I'm engaged and all that shit, but it's like, bro, you couldn't pay me to go down there.
IV.
Hell no.
And this is the same thing that's happening in Houston. I mean, I talked about that already. And now, the reality is living with HIV right now is not as bad as it used to be. That's now not as bad as a stigma. Like, HIV was a death sentence, right? So now here's what people thinking. Like, look, HIV was a death sentence, not no more. As long as I catch it, and I catch it early enough, then hey, basically, I ain't got to worry about that.
That's a
because if I just get these medications, it'll be all good. No. Here's the problem with that. Number one, Georgia has never been the best place for something like Medicaid. It never expanded under the Affordable, Care Act. You have many low-income people who don't have health care access there and treatment.
True.
And then obviously, if you're diagnosed late in infection, you might have been having that for years. All right. Then also, basically, the poorer you are, and if you have a lack of socioeconomic inequalities, and let's be honest, living in Atlanta is way more expensive than what it used to be. And if you're kind of left out of there and you don't have money and stuff like that, Yeah, and if you're not protecting yourself, you have a hard, a big time doing this. All right. Also, public health care infrastructure in Georgia, the funding is also insufficient.
Right.
Okay. HIV prevention programs are often under resourced to the scale of the epidemic in Atlanta's metro area. So while you have the private sector developing in Atlanta, new homes, new apartment buildings coming up, that doesn't necessarily mean that the public health infrastructure is able to suffice this or to handle this. And so then you have a disproportionate impact on gay men. All of this happening at the same time with more people coming to Atlanta is a disaster waiting to
At this
happen.
point, that's zombie land. At this point, goddamn, Atlanta zombie land for motherfuckers with walking STDs. They can have that shit. But nah, that's how I feel about it, bro. I feel like you should find somebody that you love, that you can get along with, and settle down with them, and build a nice long future with them. Build a nice life with them. That's how I see it, bro. I feel like that promiscuous shit is childish. It get old real fast. Ain't no substance out of it, and there's more consequences. It come with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. But no, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. And I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Oh shit.